guys, welcome back to Release the Craftin. Priscilla here with a Oracle deck review. I got a couple of decks for my birthday and I wanted to share them with you because I have been told that I need to share them with you. So here we are. I am not being threatened by anyone to share these, maybe a little bit. But here we are sharing these decks and I'm really excited to share them with you. I am totally excited. Or am I? I am. I got this from Jeneen over at Lipstick Legion Craft. It is the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. I have wanted this deck forever, you guys. And this is one of those things that, like, I saw, but I couldn't explain why I wanted. I'm going to do a couple of these deck reviews, and you guys will understand, like, why this is so strange. Because it's not my aesthetic. It's not my, It's not where I usually live. But I saw this and was like, you know what? I need this in my life. I don't just need to be, like, present in the same plane of existence as this. I need to have this in my possession. And here it is. My friend bought it for me, and she's so wonderful and kind and lovely, and isn't threatening me to make this video whatsoever. But first impressions, the box on this is so cool, you guys. I know I already opened it, because I have no chill or patience, but, like, look at how pretty this box is. Like, I'm kind of torn, because sometimes I like to put my decks into bags and get them out of the box right away, but sometimes, when they come in pretty old boxes like this, I like to just leave them in this box forever, and I feel like this one might actually live in this box forever, because it's so stinking pretty. It's a really pretty, like, low-key shade of green, which I love. It's just a really well-made box. Look at that. So pretty. It's the abundance card. So what we have in here is the business card that comes with it. The Trump card in here. The back of this card is gorgeous. Really love that. That I think will make a cool, like, journal page spread, and I'm not going to feel bad about using it because it's just a business card. And then there is a guidebook. It's a nice size. So I looked into that later. The downside is that the pictures aren't in the book. That's, like, my only detractor, because then I have to, like, pick up the card and then stare at it both ways, which is, like, honestly the most minor inconvenience on the face of the planet. But I like when the pictures are in the book. I'm a simple person. It also comes with some spreads to use, so that's interesting. I have never heard of these. The Chatelaine spread. That sounds fancy. I'm looking forward to working with those. So, let's look at the cards. Ew, okay, look at this. I kind of really love that they are not all the same color. Like, there's sort of this dark green and, like, a bluish green, but really dark color. And then this purplish color. And that's really pretty. Like, just all spread out. Really pretty. Ooh, I think they're in alphabetical order. I might never be able to shuffle these cards. I will. One day. It'll happen. Totally. So, this is an Oracle deck, so it has its own cards. I don't know how many is in here. I should have actually read the back of the box. 52 cards, which is pretty standard for an Oracle deck. Sometimes they can be more, sometimes they can be less. There's no standard amount of cards for an Oracle deck. 52 is pretty typical, though. It's pretty standard. But it looks like what they did was take some images of, like, vintage women from vintage photographs and then, like, went back in Photoshop and edited them up, and I'm here for it. I love these. They're so pretty. There's adventure, ancestors. I love that. Awakening, balance with the ballerina. Are we close enough for everybody to see? I can actually get us a little bit closer, and I just realized this light is awful. Sorry. Consummate professional. Okay, that's better. Less so glare. And we're nice and close. Alright, so balance of the ballerina. So pretty. These are like, honestly, they're giving me like soft bitch vibes. And I can be a soft bitch. I kind of really like these. Centering, that's really pretty. I'm really looking forward to working with these. Oh, and I love this image on its own. So, like, I love that it's in this deck. Change with the owl. So cool. And there's a daffodil in here, which is interesting. A choice. I kind of like that. Compassion. Discernment. I love that there's some culture in this deck because, you know, a lot of vintage imagery leaves diversity out. It leaves it out. I don't know how else to word that. So I like that. Divine Timing. That's an interesting title for a card. I don't know. Get the book. That is such a cool card name. What does it mean? Random. Oh my god. It's like the longest paragraph out of some of these other ones. And they're all pretty short. Like, look how short Gentleness is. And then Divine Timing is like 2 pages. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Blah, 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 blah. It's telling you how it works. What it looks like. The appearance of the Divine Timing card invites you to align with your intuitive nature while being patient and flexible. Things may happen at a different pace than anticipated, or opportunities may spontaneously arise, so be ready for synchronous happenings, unexpected blessings, and sudden endings or beginnings. That's kind of neat. I'm not going to read the whole thing, because clearly my read out loud skills are not the strongest. Hashtag dyslexia. But that's a really interesting card. I'm really excited to work with this deck. I think just having this card in there makes this deck like plus 11 than I already thought before. Dreams is a really pretty card. Enchantment with the mermaid. That's so cool. Ooh, Expression. Look at that. Like so mysterious. It's so loud and vibrant. Faith. Freedom. Gentleness. Oh, this is giving me like Galadriel vibes. Where my Lord of the Rings fans at. That's so pretty. Grace. Gratitude. Guardian Angel. Harmony. This is a pretty card, you guys. That's gorgeous. And I love this. Like, is she singing to the birds or are the birds singing to her? The wonder in her expression. This is such a nice deck, you guys. I love this. Thank you, Jeneen. Healing. Hope. Innocence. How cute is that? Look at these cuties. Intention. What a powerful card. Just like the focus here. The water dish that could be like a scrying bowl or like a spell. Oh, love it. Intuition is cool. Kind of giving me like Lady Loki vibes. Love that. Kindred Spirits. That's really cool. With like the bell jar top. How interesting. I want to know more. Leave it up so you guys can see. Sorry. Might as well make the video worth watching. By making it as boring as possible. Because you guys are watching me flip through this book. Kindred Spirits. The scene is Okay, sorry. The scene is preserved in a bell jar, like a treasured memory. A background of pink blossoms symbolizes happiness, love, and warmth. Behind the girls are remnants of a handwritten letter representing communication and reciprocation. Reciprocation? I don't know why I said that so weird. The butterfly in the foreground is a poignant reminder of the continuing cycle of change present in all human relationships. How neat is that? And I'm kind of actually glad that I read that, because I would not have copped that this was a handwritten letter. I would have just been like, there's some writing back here. But how nice is that? What a scene. Listening. That's a good card. She's turning into a bird. Like, how cool is that? Love is beautiful. Really classical. Nature. I love that. Look at the colors and the poppies. Beautiful. New beginnings. Patience. Look at this cute little brown girl. I'm so happy there's a brown girl in here. There's someone who looks like me. Peace. Oh, it's so beautiful. That gives me like Mary Magdalene, also the Virgin Mary vibes. Like perception, playfulness. You know, this card is interesting. It's really cute, and it's giving me like, you know, impish, pixie-ish fairy vibes. But look at her freaking smile, guys. Isn't that just a little bit evil? Just a little bit. Playfulness. That's interesting. That's like shadow vibes of playful in that picture. And I don't know if that was the intention, but that's what it's kind of giving me. And I'm here for it. Power card is, that's intense. With like the jaguars and stuff. That's so cool. And then there is protection. Really pretty. Purity. Reflection. Release. I love this. She's getting in touch with her like inner wild. So cool. Sanctuary. Please give us Sanctuary. The Notre Dame, like Hunchback of Notre Dame. Love that movie. Shadow Self. It has a shadow card in here. That is great. I love that. Maybe she's not such a soft bitch after all. Maybe she's got a little stone in her. A little metal. Strength. Look at this. It's got like the Star Tarot card, which is really interesting. With all these dragonflies. I kind of love that they didn't use like traditional tarot imagery for the Strength card, but that they incorporated tarot imagery into the card. How neat is that? Surrender. That's a good card. Thought. It's giving me like Jane Austen vibes. That's really pretty. Transition. That's cool. It's like going out from like spring, summer into winter in the background. That's neat. Trust. Truth. Union. It's gorgeous. And the wisdom card. Love it. I love this deck, you guys. I'm really looking forward to working with it. I definitely want to incorporate some of this into some like workings I have going on or coming up. Especially as we're moving into like the dark half of the year and we're getting spooky. I think this is going to be a really good deck to work with. So thank you, Jeneen, for such a wonderful birthday gift. I am really excited to work with this. These cards are gorgeous. And yeah, that's it. I guess that's all I have to say. I love this deck. Really nice deck. I would give it 10 out of 10 llamas. It is beautiful and wonderful, and it's going to be fun to work with. So that's it for me, guys. Until next time, I appreciate your faces. Bye!